Hey guys, Matt and Claudia here. We're the co-founders at Email Ties, where we help D2C brands scale with email and SMS marketing.
Welcome to the Rate This Email show, where we are going to talk about email marketing in general, SMS marketing by big brands, small brands. We're going to rate their email experience, starting from their sign-up forms, and we're going to do that every Friday on this channel. So let's begin.
Yes, for today's episode, we have an email from Good American. If no one knows, it's the clothing brand from Khloe Kardashian. So one of the Kardashian sisters. Yes, it is.
This is one of the top 20 or 30 brands in America.
Yes, and I wanted to mention it because when we're looking at this email, I think they might have the same email marketing for Skims and for this brand, because the email design looks totally like Skims.
Very
like
simple.
The layout.
Well, if this is top 20 or 30 brand, that should motivate you if you're running your own brand and doing email marketing, that this obviously creative, probably organized day of shooting, but it doesn't take a lot to start an email. As you can see here, we have pretty simple layover tags on this, just graphic, nothing too complex, presenting the product. That's what we should do with all of our emails.
Yeah, and overall, like looking at the first glance at this email, I really like it. I guess because of like the vibrant colors, the purple and pink, it's like New Year's Eve still vibe. But other than that, it looks very simple. We have white background, black text, black call to action, very easy to digest, I would say. One call to action I see, and basically I do like it. What do you think about the design?
What's interesting to me is that we have just one call to action in the middle of the email. So all the images are clickable, I assume. Yes, they are clickable. But there's pretty much one call to action. So it must be working for them. If in case your click rate would be low, you could test placing maybe a little bit one more or two more call to action somewhere in this email, maybe below the images and the second footer.
I have to say that I'm actually a fan of this one call to action, and I think it depending on like what the email is about. But here, obviously, we have the leather, soft fox leather ever. So basically, I think it's only like the pants. So, and they have their information that available in all inclusive size range. So they have the sizes, and basically they don't really promote anything else other than the pants. So why do we need more call to actions?
Okay, I take this point. So we have pretty simple, straightforward email with one product that they're promoting in this email.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad. And
they state that they do Klarna payments, Amazon Pay, Shop Pay, PayPal. In the footer, they have their collections, the categories. So it's also all clickable. So if you're looking at, for example, you get this email with but other than that, it looks very simple in the swimwear. So you can click right there.
But I think to wrap up this particular email, we can say keep your email simple.
Yes.
And you can become top brand. Just make sure you have email marketing, because their volume is much bigger than everyone else's volume. And as you can see, it doesn't hurt the brand.
So what do we give it?
I rate this email 6.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
Okay. I give it actually an 8.5 out of 10.
8.5. All right, let's go. Another email by, shall we do Aurate? Or Aurate? So Called Out. The jewelry brand. So in this case, first thing that is different from the first email that we reviewed is that right below their logo, we have new in, bestsellers, and in stock. I guess it's worth testing. Honestly, it's not appealing to my eye. It just looks weird.
Probably, I see the whole email is images only, and I don't have a great service. It's not the worst, but it's not the greatest right now. Oh, okay. They have a GIF also. So that takes a lot of space for the loading time.
So with that, I would make sure that whenever you load graphics, try to keep like half of your email text blocks if you're using Klaviyo, SendBlade, or anything that nature, any email service provider like that. Make sure to keep a healthy balance between your images and especially GIFs. Don't upload any videos there unless it's like a YouTube thumbnail. And then obviously have a good amount of text blocks as well. For example, when you upload products, you can edit product blocks that are dynamic from that email service provider, like on Klaviyo, instead of bumping like a lot of emails. A lot of product images. All right, let's start. Maybe you should start with a cold subject line. So cold out.
So cold out. I don't really get it, what that means.
I read this email before. Should I explain it to you?
Okay, I did read the first 2 lines of the text and I like it, but I still don't know if I get it.
Better than a cup of hot cocoa or fancy steak on heat warmers, layers of gold. They basically mean that it's cold outside, it's winter, and jewelry.
That's so cold out.
Jewelry will keep you warm, and now they show you how to stack up your jewelry. You can do layer up, not stock up, layer up your jewelry. That's why they have this gift that is pretty fast moving. Yeah, you have your extremities cold, and you have pretty high ticket products here. We have products ranging from $120 to $1,200. So nothing low ticket. That also shows you that you can sell via email pretty much anything at this point. Side note, I know that high-end car manufacturers like Bugatti, Ferrari, Maserati, they send emails too. So jewelry, it will work for your jewelry brand as well, or jewelry store if you have it.
Definitely. And actually, these prices aren't that crazy. We also see brands that have like $50,000 products on, and they do email marketing. So there's no limits here. I wanted to go back to like the hero image and copy and the first call to action. I do like that it's very simple. Like you don't have to read a lot. The copy is very catchy and it's great for like the season because everyone drinks hot cocoa right now and anything that is warm because it's cold outside. But the call to action they have is layer up. So instead of like shop more or browse more or shop gold or whatever, it's layer up. So I wonder what's the click rate on this.
Well, maybe they're testing it against Shop Now. Same old Shop Now.
Maybe. So back to the email, the footer, they have a nice featured in Vogue, Elle, Bazaar, the New York Times even. Nice. Benefits, so quality jewelry, female founded, sustainable and ethical, and 100% happiness guarantee. That's funny. I usually see like 30 days money back guarantee or something like that, but 100% happiness guarantee. That's
wondering
catchy.
if they explain it when you click it. Oh, I'm getting a 404 not found page, so I guess they're not
100% happiness.
They have to work on that, at least on my end. But what I wanted to highlight as well here, we're talking about layering up. So if they would just show the rings, that wouldn't make sense. So they show you what gold to go with that cashmere. So cashmere, obviously high-end winter item or apparel that obviously goes really well with high-end jewelry. That's who they're targeting. That's who they speak to. I think it's a pretty nice bridge from one type of product, which are the rings, to like necklaces.
Yeah, because not everyone loves rings or the other way.
And we're about layering up. So instead of buying just one ring, you need to add a necklace, you need to add a bracelet, and definitely maybe a clip to connect multiple necklaces. We have experience with jewelry brands, and
their best-selling product.
Sometimes that's the best-selling product is their clip that connects multiple necklaces. I have 2 necklaces on my own right now.
You need a clip.
I maybe need a clip, and yeah, it's actually a pretty good quality brand called Crafted from UK, and they do pretty quality. I didn't take it off for over a year.
And you don't have like, it didn't change the color, you don't
stains,
have
nothing.
stains.
So really if the jewelry is good quality, it doesn't have to cost $10,000 or $5,000, and it can still look good. I get a lot of compliments on that. All right, I guess that wrap up this email. How do you rate this email?
I rated 6.5.
6.5? I like this email. I give it an 8. So.
See, we have different types of things that we like in the email. So I guess you can't look at an email from even like a brand owner or someone that is responsible for your emails that are going out to the customers that, okay, I like it or so. That's why it's so important to test everything, because there might be people that like this version and think that, okay, this is going to perform better, but actually the data says something else.
Yeah, put it to test. Don't be emotionally attached to it. Okay, the last email for today, I have for Sigmatic.
We turned resolutions into a diagram.
Okay. First thing for me, I'm a big fan of Four Sigmatic, but I'm doing a so-called monk mode where I'm not drinking any caffeinated beverages. So it's going to be very painful for me to look at it because I'm a coffee lover, I'm a tea lover. I don't get any of those, and even hot cocoa with Bailey's doesn't feel as well. So let's review that email.
Literally.
I kind of like this first image, pretty cool. New Year's resolutions made easy. Then what's confusing to me is that we are talking about resolution. Subject line begins, like subject line grabs your attention, you open the email. Then you have the header, we call it hero image. That hero image should reflect at least something from the New Year's resolutions. We have that here. New Year's resolutions made easy. All right, how are you going to help me with New Year's resolutions so I'm not going to repeat my mistakes from last year where I give up January 10th. And then you have start with 15% off, use code NEWYOU to save. I don't know. I know the intention of an email is to sell, but I feel like it's a bit too early in this case.
Yeah, I would actually do the same thing. Put it like at the down of the end of the email, the code, because New Year's resolution, and I didn't even go through the email, and I see a discount.
That's kind of deceiving. That's what I would do probably different in this case.
Yeah, see, this is actually a good example of how to not build a brand or relationship with the brand and the consumer. Discounts are great. We all like discounts. But here, they offer us help when it comes to New Year's resolutions. When they offer like the discount right away, it gives me like, okay, they just want a sale. They don't really want to maybe help me. They just want to make a sale. But when we scroll to the email, I did scroll it to the end.
Isn't it amazing?
It's amazing. It's long, but it's
really cool. It's mysterious.
It is. I like the blurred images that you have to like click to see what it is.
Honestly, I love this email. Outside of this call to action up there and the code NEWYOU, I would probably do automatic. I don't know why they choose static code.
Well, maybe I know why. Sometimes, let's say your emails are on one platform and then we have SMS marketing on a different platform. So if they're doing emails on Klaviyo, they can't have a dynamic coupon code if their SMS is going on, let's say, Attentive. So that's why there's a static code.
I know it's going to expire, but the thing is that, I mean, it's a simple code to remember, but I think it's always convenient when the code is automatically applied.
Well, sometimes they probably also have it. We can check if we add something to the card, if the discount is like in the link. But sometimes people don't see it and it's just there for them to, okay, I see it. And sometimes if they don't see the code, they're like messaging the brand, where's the code, etc. So this is, I guess, just for safety.
But honestly, if you scroll through the email, like I am in love with this email. So you've been busy to decide on New Year's resolutions. If you want to be more productive, click here. Is decision fatigue a regular problem? No. If yes, please don't make me choose. Click here. Do you feel drained at the end of the day? Interested in fueling your body and mind? Choose this. Choose all day nourishment all year. Can you remember the last time you crossed off your entire to-do list? Beat midday fatigue. A lot of people deal with that. Click here to reveal the product. Do you have a sneaky drawer full of snacks? Yes, trying to give it up? Snack guilt-free in 2023? Boom, click here. Do you know where your keys are right now? Find your focus and check the counter. Boom, click here. Want to save 15% off? Boom.
No? What do you mean no? And then you still get it. So I like the option that they also have some products where someone would say no, because of course when you're saying yes, 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 you want everything. But for those tough ones that are saying no, I don't need anything, they still give them proposition like midday fatigue.
And I really like it. How do you rate this?
Okay, I give it actually from an 8.5.
I give it a 9 just because of that call to action. I don't know, maybe they A/B tested it, maybe not.
Maybe.
But honestly, this is the funniest email I've played with.
It's very engaging. It's most of the.
It's quite a journey.
It is. It is.
It's fun.
It is. Like we spend like 5 minutes on this email.
And honestly, I would buy all of those products. All right, that will wrap up our first episode of Rate This Email. My name is Matt. This is Claudia. And we are founders of Email Ties, where we help direct-to-consumer brands with their email and SMS marketing needs. And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.